What's going on, everybody? And today we'll be going over the state of Black Ops Cold War. Now, this is going to be a new series I'm going to be having at least every 1 to 2 weeks. I think this is going to be pretty fresh. I'm just going to be giving my overall opinions about the game, what makes the game the way it is, my personal view of the direction of the series, the current season opinions, especially with the mid-season updates and stuff like that. So, I got timestamps below for you guys if you want to skip to a certain section of the video. But the main 4 points I'm going to be talking about today is the Action Heroes live event, the new weapons and store bundles and the current gun metas, and the current complaints of the game right now, especially mines. And lastly, as it stands now, where is the Black Ops series headed as a game? So, like I said before, timestamps below if you want to check that out. And without further ado, we're gonna get right into it. So my first opinions of the 80s action mid-season event is awesome. Honestly, I'm super impressed by what Call of Duty did, in my opinion, with the 80s action heroes theme. I really dig the whole Rambo and Die Hard as your main operators, separate operators, not just skins, separate operators into the to the game. It's bringing in a lot more variety and a lot more freshness. I like 80s type theme anyway. It just gives it a lot more culture, a lot more pop culture back then, and I think a lot of people do enjoy it, in my opinion. The game modes and the operators and what their blueprints come with is awesome. I got the John McClane, so that includes two different blueprints, a calling card, an emblem, an accessory item for your gun. But overall, that it's awesome. I like it, and I definitely look forward to them having more events like this in the future if they ever have any. Warzone implementation of it is they put one of the towers from Die Hard in there, and I think is pretty awesome. Honestly, I haven't got a chance to play it, but I will today. It's been a busy week for me, so I haven't got a chance to really fully grasp the Warzone side of this event. But I will say, as far as Warzone, they never disappoint with their events. Awesome experience overall, and what I've seen so far on various channels, that is definitely worth checking out once I get the chance. Um, but they definitely need to do more things like these. In my personal view, they could have done better with the overall prizes and the blueprints and stuff like that. You don't get as much variety as you did with other mid-season events such as this. But definitely it's still pretty cool to have either way because you're getting really two new operators, honestly. As you see here, the Rambo limited time bundle was pretty good. You get two finishing moves, you get two guns, blueprints, and you get a lot of series of calling cards and emblems and charms and stuff like that. So it's pretty dope. Me personally, I got the John McClane one. I personally like that character better than Rambo, which is why I got them. But they got dismemberment and blueprints along with tracers, so I really enjoy that, and I think they need to do stuff like this a little bit more often. Next state, we had the Death's Veil from Maxis, pretty new. Digging the costume. You get a finishing move, you get pretty much a lot of things with the operator bundles, the standard stuff. You got the Zerkis. I think this has been out for a while. This is for Beck. Pretty dope. I like the calling card and I like the emblem for it. Check that out if you want that. Next, we have the Music Legend Mastercraft bundle. So those who like the Mastercraft bundles and Mastercraft weapons, you go ahead and check this out. I like this skin for this one. It's pretty dope. We got an old one, Angels and Demons Reanimated. This is pretty old for the Black Ops. It's been out for about a week now. It's definitely an exo skin. Definitely a must-have. Go check that out, and it's for 1800. Next, we have the Chopper Gunner not blueprints. Chopper Gunner store bundle for Sims. Sims has a lot of skins, and I really like this one, honestly. The blueprint for it is pretty solid. You get a nice little emblem and a nice little skin for your helicopter. This one was a disavowed assassin. We've seen this before. Not gonna go over to it. They're kind of releasing some of the old bundles that they already had before. I seen this yesterday. This blueprint probably won't be getting it, honestly, because I like to have my own attachments on this gun. But definitely a must-have for those who like Mastercraft bundles. We have another Mastercraft bundle Hell Scream 2400 COD points. You get a series of things to go along with that. I think you guys will love that. Alien Infestation, probably one of my favorite Mastercraft bundles. Check that out if you haven't. It's pretty good using the M16. Definitely a must-have. For the current gun metas in the game, I'm going to just list them off here so you can go ahead and just check them out and get a feel for yourself. We're going to go with the PPSH, and all this is for this season, by the way. I'm going with the PPSH, um, the FAR 83, the FFAR, the um, the Swiss K31, and the Carve Point 2. These are probably the most used guns in the game, and I will put Carve Point 2 at the top of the very top of the list. Highly accurate, definitely a must-have. I'm gonna have a video on that soon. Um, but yeah, that's definitely the recent. It's a recent gun that came out during the this season anyway, so it was only a matter of time before everybody get their hands on it. And man, everyone uses this gun like there's no tomorrow, honestly. So go ahead and check that out if you haven't used it already. Definitely, definitely, definitely a must-have for your loadout. Games are never perfect. It will never be perfect. It's always going to be a complaint. It's always going to be something. So I try to be level-headed with certain things about certain games. Honestly, this Call of Duty provides the best multiplayer experience in my opinion. In terms of satisfying the overall competitiveness and everything that I like to have. A lot of people do like to say this game is boring. I don't know why, but Call of Duty series or Black Ops in particular has a lot more action than it was in Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare did have a lot more to offer as far as realism and the engine, of course. But just imagine if you had Black Ops with Modern Warfare engine. Now, would you really sit here and say Modern Warfare is still better than Black Ops? Just imagine it. If you just had the same engine, same concept and everything with Black Ops, I will guarantee Black Ops is better. In my opinion, Black Ops is better than Modern Warfare. Just by the overall action of the game, the story and everything, it captures me most. I like the gameplay from Modern Warfare better, but Black Ops kind of takes a cake. Just imagine Black Ops with Modern Warfare engine. A lot of people going to say Warzone, but I mean, just think of this whole game setup with Modern Warfare engine. I'm not gonna go into too much into that, but just something for you to think about. Um, the grenade kills are not registering. I hate that honestly. I don't know if you guys experienced that too, but when I throw a grenade, if it lands right next to their feet or behind them, it doesn't register. You don't get a hit marker. You don't get no flag jacket. It just won't register. I don't know what's wrong with that. Call of Duty has to fix that. It's been going on it's been going a lot frequently this season. I don't know what they changed to the overall theme of the game, but they have to change that back. I don't know why they did that. They definitely have to change that back. Um, and it's definitely kind of in the way for those who are really trying to get grenade kills and actually achieve grenade kills, and you're not getting a successful hit because it's just not registering for some reason, and you're getting fucking mobbed. Um, stupid, honestly. Call of Duty need to fix that. Never really had that problem with Modern Warfare or any other season in the past, but I think it's just more of a common issue right now that has to be fixed and has to be addressed at some point. Hardcore needs to offer a little bit more variety, and this is the Call of Duty franchise issue. They definitely need to put more game modes or have the same amount of game modes as they do with with their core playlist because honestly, people are kind of forced to go to core because of the game modes that they offer opposed to hardcore, where people like to play a little bit more. Me personally, I like hardcore better, but I like to drift to core only because they don't offer hardpoint, they don't offer fire team, they don't offer ground war, they don't offer a lot of playlists that that hardcore should have. And I get most of the game modes, requires some things to have a map, but on this particular game itself, there's no reason that VIP um shouldn't be on hardcore. That's just my opinion. I haven't really played VIP, but just giving off an example that they definitely should have had something else in that mix. Um, The playlist maps are also repeated. They need to remove 24/7 maps, especially when they been out for a while. Especially Nuketown 24/7 is probably the worst 24/7 map in my opinion. It gets played too often. I don't know why. Is the another Call of Duty issue they need to fix? When you have a 24/7 playlist selected, it's just want to keep giving you that damn map. And I have other game modes selected, so I don't like that. I like to have 24/7 in there just to offer the variety because you don't get hardpoint, you don't get a lot of game modes with the 24/7 maps as you do with the regular playlist. However, I just feel like they just need to bring some of those 24/7 maps. They need to bring it down a little bit. As far as I don't like playing the same map 3 times in a row, regardless if it's a different game mode or not. So fix that, Call of Duty. I'm looking forward for you to do that in the near future. Lastly, we're going into spawn trapping, spawn camping, spawning in general. Everything is just asinine as far as the spawn. I don't like spawning behind people. I don't like people spawning behind me. And for this is the enemies as what I'm concerned about. They need to have set spawns. We do have set spawns in certain game modes. However, it flips too often, depending on what map you're playing on. I also suggest that for both sides of the field, when a player spawns, they get a 5-second spawn delay to protect them from getting spawn trapped, number one. And for those who are spawning behind someone and they can't shoot them for at least 5 seconds. That's the best neutral ground to have when with this Call of Duty series, because spawn trapping has been going on for years, and that's just with Call of Duty, but a lot of games. So a lot of games do combat that by having spawn protection for at least 5 seconds, and then it's pretty much free game after that. So you do what you want to do within that 5 seconds, but after that 5 seconds, it's do or die. So they definitely need to implement some type of spawn protection for both players, to prevent them from getting killed and from them killing someone from behind. So that's definitely a must-have. That's pretty much it for my complaints about the game. They definitely need to fix the grenade registering. Hardcore modes has to be more variety, and the playlist map has to calm down. The shit is crazy, honestly. I don't want to keep playing a 24/7 map, honestly. And as it is right now, where do I think the Black Ops series is headed? Is it in a positive direction or is it a negative direction? When season 3 started, we got a new Warzone map. We get a lot of implementation of the Cold War story into Warzone. We got season 3 cutscenes. See the whole dialogue with the whole under dialogue with the Call of Duty franchise is awesome. The story is great. There's no complaints over here. Um, they definitely need to step it up a little bit more from the Action Heroes theme, because there's really no turning back from here. What they did with this event, honestly, this is probably the best season that they had in a very very long time. One of the best seasons. Season 3 is probably one of the best seasons, honestly. I'm looking forward to season 4. I got high expectations for it, honestly, and especially with the mid-season. Got 20 days left with the for the season, and I'm looking very much forward to it, and it's definitely going to move in a positive direction. So, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, the usual stuff. I don't see too many people doing, these type of videos or anything like that. So I think it's best for me to start doing stuff like this to keep players informed, to keep opinions high, and to keep those, the opinions and voices that need to be heard. This is a channel for you guys to be heard. Put your comments down here, put your complaints, put everything down here. Because this is something that I've been rocking with Call of Duty since 2009, and I think, for a lot of, speaking for a lot of Call of Duty players, I think it's time for a lot of adjustments that need to be added, and players need to be heard overall. There's a lot of complaints, and I think that with this, this channel or this section or this segments rather will really help with the overall players opinions do matter. So I'm signing off here. Make sure you check out that Car Point 2 video I'm going to be coming up with soon, and I definitely will see you next time. See y'all.